My dear friends, there is a secret about healing that most people never hear. A secret so simple, yet so powerful, that if you truly understand it, the way you see illness, suffering, and even your own body will begin to change. What if healing was not only about medicines, not only about doctors, not only about time? What if deep within you, there exists a silent force, a divine current, capable of restoring balance, calming pain, and awakening vitality in ways the modern world rarely speaks about? Many spiritual teachers hinted at this truth, but very few explained it as clearly as. He once revealed that true healing does not begin in the body. It begins in consciousness. And the greatest tragedy of modern life is not illness itself, but the fact that most people have forgotten the divine power that already lives within them. Tonight, we are going to explore one of the most mysterious teachings ever shared about spiritual healing, a secret that almost no one talks about, yet those who understand it often experience profound transformation in their lives. But before we begin this journey together, if you feel drawn to spiritual wisdom, ancient truths, and the hidden laws of the universe, take a moment to subscribe to this channel Inner Divine. This space exists for seekers, people who feel there is something deeper behind the visible world. Also, write in the comments, I am open to divine healing. When you write these words, you are not just typing a sentence. You are making an intention. And if this message resonates with your heart, give this video your support so that more souls searching for truth can discover it. Now, let us begin. Long ago, spiritual masters observed something that science is only beginning to understand. The human body is not merely flesh and bone. It is energy. Behind every cell, every nerve, every heartbeat, there flows a subtle life force. Ancient yogic teachings call this prana, the intelligent life energy that sustains every living being. According to, disease often appears when the flow of this life energy becomes disturbed, when the mind is filled with fear, when emotions remain trapped, when the spirit feels disconnected from its source. The life current begins to weaken, and slowly, the body reflects that imbalance. But here is the secret few people speak about. Healing is not only about removing disease. True healing means restoring harmony between three dimensions of our being: the body, the mind, and the soul. When these three are aligned, something extraordinary happens. The body remembers how to heal itself. Yogananda often explained that divine healing begins with inner stillness. In the noisy rhythm of everyday life, the mind becomes scattered. Thoughts rush endlessly. Worries accumulate. Emotions pull the mind in many directions. But when a person enters deep inner silence, something remarkable occurs. The restless mind begins to calm. And in that calmness, the life force that normally rushes outward toward the senses begins to flow inward again. This inward current is profoundly healing. It nourishes the brain. It strengthens the nervous system. It restores balance to the organs. But most importantly, it reconnects the individual with the divine source of energy. Imagine the body as a lamp, and imagine the divine life force as electricity. If the wire is damaged, the lamp flickers. If the current flows freely, the lamp shines brightly. Similarly, when the flow of life energy is disturbed, the body struggles. But when the connection to the divine current is restored, vitality returns. This is why many spiritual masters emphasized meditation not only for enlightenment, but also for healing. Faith is often misunderstood. Many people think faith means believing in something blindly. But true spiritual faith is something much deeper. It is the quiet inner knowing that divine intelligence is present everywhere, even within the cells of our body. When a person holds this awareness sincerely, the mind stops fighting the body. Fear begins to dissolve. And when fear disappears, the nervous system relaxes, allowing the body's natural healing processes to activate. Modern studies have observed something similar. People who maintain hope, calmness, and positive expectation often recover faster than those overwhelmed by fear. But Yogananda explained that this is not merely psychological. Faith opens a channel through which divine energy flows more freely. There is also another secret, one that may surprise many people. Healing often begins with forgiveness. Unresolved resentment acts like a hidden poison in the mind. It quietly drains life energy. Every time anger or bitterness resurfaces, the body experiences stress. Over time, this constant tension weakens the immune system and disrupts the natural balance of the body. But when a person sincerely forgives, something remarkable happens. The heart becomes lighter. The nervous system relaxes. Energy begins to circulate more freely. Forgiveness is not just a moral act. It is a powerful form of spiritual medicine. Yogananda also taught a technique of healing prayer that involved deep concentration. Instead of begging or pleading, he advised focusing the mind calmly on divine presence. When prayer becomes deeply focused, the scattered rays of the mind gather into a single beam of intention. That focused intention becomes extremely powerful. It is like sunlight passing through a magnifying glass. When the rays are scattered, they produce warmth. But when they are concentrated, they can ignite fire. Similarly, concentrated prayer can awaken profound healing energy. But perhaps the most beautiful secret of divine healing is this. Healing does not always mean the body becomes perfect. Sometimes healing means something even greater. It means the soul discovers peace. There are people whose physical struggles remain, yet their hearts become filled with serenity. They radiate calmness, kindness, and wisdom. And in their presence, others feel uplifted. This too is a form of divine healing, because the ultimate purpose of life is not merely physical comfort, but spiritual awakening. In many of his teachings, reminded seekers that the divine presence is not distant. It is closer than breath. Closer than thought. Every heartbeat is powered by that infinite intelligence. Every moment of awareness is illuminated by that same divine light. When we remember this truth, healing begins naturally. So how can someone begin practicing divine healing in daily life? The process can be simple. First, create a few moments of silence each day. Sit comfortably and allow the breath to become calm. Feel that with every inhalation, life energy is entering the body. And with every exhalation, tension is leaving. Second, gently focus your awareness in the heart. Feel gratitude for the life that flows through you. Gratitude itself is a powerful healer. Third, offer a quiet prayer, not from fear, but from trust. Ask for divine harmony to fill every cell of your being. Then rest in silence for a few moments. Even a few minutes of sincere stillness can begin transforming the inner state of the mind and body. Over time, this practice does something beautiful. The mind becomes calmer. The body becomes more relaxed. And the soul begins to feel connected to something vast and loving. When that connection deepens, many people notice that their health, energy, and emotional balance improve naturally. Because they are no longer drawing energy only from the limited reserves of the body. They're drawing from the infinite source of life itself. Perhaps this is why the greatest spiritual healers throughout history all emphasized one truth. Healing is not something we force. It is something we allow. When we quiet the mind, when we release fear, when we reconnect with the divine presence within, the natural intelligence of life begins to restore harmony. And slowly, gently, miracles can happen. So tonight, remember this simple but profound truth. You are not only a body seeking healing. You are a soul connected to an infinite ocean of life energy. And that divine ocean has the power to restore balance in ways we are only beginning to understand. Before you leave, take a moment to write in the comments. Divine healing is flowing through me. Your words create intention. And intention shapes reality. If this message touched your heart, support this video so that more people searching for spiritual wisdom can discover it. And if you want to explore more hidden teachings of great spiritual masters, subscribe to Inner Divine and join this growing community of seekers. Until we meet again, stay connected to the quiet power within you.